Welcome into the Week 2 recap. Let's get right into it. Starting with redraft, no pun intended, 2-0 defeats Bills Mafia 1-1, 142.38 to 96.91. No pun intended, easily takes care of business against a struggling Bills Mafia squad. With Puka Nacua and T. Higgins out due to injury, the rest of the team couldn't keep up. Combine that with poor quarterback play, and their fate was sealed, posting one of the lowest scores in the league this week. No pun intended has a massive breakout performance from Titans wide receiver Calvin Ridley and cruises to 2-0 on the early fantasy season. Washington Rednecks 1-1 defeats the Red Carpets 0-2, 137.43 to 101.41. Despite a goose egg from tight end Juwan Johnson filling in for the injured Evan Ingram, the Washington Rednecks coast to victory behind a spectacular performance from Alvin Kamara. 180 all-purpose yards and 4 total touchdowns led the Saints running back to 44.26 fantasy points, accounting for over 30% of the Washington Rednecks team total. Gumpy Glizzy's 2-0 defeats Leftist Cheers 1-1, 144.22 to 139.62. Devon Achane does the dirty work and leads Gumpy Glizzies to their second victory of the year, making them one of the 2 undefeated teams through 2 weeks. Achane needed to contribute, as his quarterback Tua Tagovailoa was severely concussed in the second half of the Thursday night game. With no quarterbacks on the bench, Gumpy Glizzies will be looking elsewhere for their QB2. For Leftist Tears, a consecutive horrendous performance from Taylor Swift's girlfriend may leave them turning to the Vegas rookie at tight end. Steel Curtain 1-1 defeats Scooter Delinquent 1-1, 124.32 to 116.66. On the back of a stellar performance from the Cardinals duo of Kyler Murray and James Conner, Steel Curtain nabs the tally in the win column over Scoob the Delinquent. Scoob will have major work to do as both Cooper Kupp and Isaiah Pacheco look to be heading to the IR. Step-up performances will be needed to stay in the hunt for playoff contention. Nico's League 1-1 defeats the Stoners 0-2, 117.76 to 110.12. A 97-yard touchdown from Vikings wide receiver Justin Jefferson is what ultimately did it in the end for Nico's League. That play alone accounted for 16.36 fantasy points, which was 13.9% of Nico's League's final tally. The Stoners tried their hardest to lose this one, and lose they did. A start of either Jerry Jeudy or Rashid Shaheed over the injured Kenneth Walker would have pushed them over the hump, despite the home run from Justin Jefferson. In any case, the Stoners have yet to hit the win column. Our Week 3 redraft power rankings, starting at the bottom, moving down 1 spot, the Stoners. At number 9, moving down 1 spot, the Red Carpets. At number 8, moving down 4 spots, Scooter the Delinquent. At number 7, moving up 3 spots, Washington Rednecks. At number 6, moving up 1 spot, Steel Curtain. At number 5, moving up 1 spot, Gumpy Glizzies. At number 4, moving up 1 spot, Nico's League. At number 3, staying put, Leftist Cheers. At number 2, remaining there, Bills Mafia. And staying in the number 1 spot is, no pun intended. Our Week 3 game of the week is Scooby Delinquent 1-1 versus, no pun intended, 2-0. In what could be a massive bounce-back game for Scooby Delinquent, they'll have to rise to the challenge without Pacheco or Kupp to fight on their side. No pun intended is looking to clear the rest of the field and get into prime playoff position. Moving to Dynasty. Gump Dynasty 2-0 defeats Prestige Worldwide 1-1, 135.6 to 110.1. Solid performances up and down the board brings Gump Dynasty to 2-0 and leaves them the only remaining undefeated team in the early stage of this fantasy season. Their fresh first-round pick, Brock Bowers, shines, commanding 9 targets and hauling in all of them. Prestige Worldwide, on the other hand, disappoints, as the same wide receiver trio that combined for over 65 points last week doesn't even crack the 15-point threshold this week. With Cooper Kupp looking to miss significant time, Prestige Worldwide could be in sell mode to start their rebuild. Cumber Dynasty 1-1 defeats the Scoop Empire 1-1, 158.8 to 141.78. For the first time this season, and likely not the last, we have the scenario everyone dreads. The Scoop Empire uses strong performances from Marvis Harrison Jr. and Devonta Adams to tally the second most points scored this week. It was all for naught, though, as they battled the team that topped the scoring list, Cumber Dynasty. Cumber Dynasty did so not with flashy outings by a few stars, but with depth up and down the starting lineup. Only one player failed to crack double digits in the win. Stratton Oakmont Inc. 1-1 defeats Sneezy Raccoon 74 0-2, 124.86 to 107.3. An impressive Monday night duo of Jalen Hurts and Drake London carry Stratton Oakmont Inc.'s total score right past Sneezy Raccoon 74 in this Week 2 rivalry matchup. Sneezy Raccoon 74 has a dismal start to the season at 0-2, but the preseason favorite will look to gain ground against a formidable opponent in Cumber Dynasty next week. I Am They 1-1 defeats Nico's Dream Team 1-1, 123.54 to 110.52. In a respectable Week 2 performance, I Am They improves to 2-0 with a comfortable win over Nico's Dream Team. Despite a valiant effort from Lamar Jackson and Jonathan Taylor, Nico's Dream Team fell short due to underwhelming outings from key players like Travis Etienne Jr. and CeeDee Lamb. On the other side, Alvin Kamara exploded with 44.1 points, single-handedly carrying I Am They to victory, while Geno Smith and Tony Pollard provided solid contributions. I Am They's consistent scoring across positions secured them an undefeated start to the season, while Nico's Dream Team will look to rebound in Week 3. Our Week 3 Dynasty Power Rankings, starting at the bottom, not moving at number 8 is I Am They. At number 7, moving down one spot, Prestige Worldwide. At number 6, moving up one spot, the Scoob Empire. At number 5, staying put, Nico's Dream Team. At number 4, staying put, Gump Dynasty. At number 3, moving down 2 spots, Sneezy Raccoon 74. At number 2, staying put, Stratton Oakmont Inc. And claiming the number 1 spot, moving up 2 spots to do so, is Cumber Dynasty. Our Week 3 game of the week is Cumber Dynasty 1-1 versus Sneezy Raccoon 74 0-2. Sneezy Raccoon 74 would love to see a bounce-back game, after the preseason favorite is the only team in the league to drop to 0-2, but they'll have to attempt it without their starting quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa, as he left the game with a head injury and has no timetable on a return. Alright everyone, thanks for listening to the Week 2 recap. We'll be right back at it in Week 3. See you next week.